Hello, it's Claire from Classroom Secrets. You'll have to excuse my cat. He's meowing a lot because he wants food. He's probably got it. He's always got some food. He just wants fresh food because, I don't know, as soon as you put it out, it's out of date. Anyway, so I wanted to talk today a little bit about morning routines. But we did have an assessment day today at Classroom Secrets and I went along. It was a very good day. We've definitely improved and honed the process. And yeah, everyone did a really good job. We sort of teach sessions now, we do tests and then we do interviews in the afternoon. So it was really, really good. I was just getting a bit emotional because I was thinking about how the team have just how everything's just sort of moved on and improved. And I was just texting Shan before. I was like, do you know what? I'm so happy like how things have gone, and we've just worked together for quite a while now, about 2.5 years. And she's been involved in so much of the development. And she's like a senior manager now. And do you know what? Your team is everything. Your team is absolutely everything. It's just amazing to have such a great team, where you know that you can just be like, right, can you do that? And then they do it. And they do it better than you could. Anyway, I wasn't even talking about teams, but honestly, the team that we have at Classroom Secrets is so amazing. And we also had Lee and Hannah, and they did a fab job as well. It was Hannah's first one, and she was super. Anyway, right, morning routines. So, officially, I get up at 5 a.m. I know, that's early, isn't it? But the reality of that, at the moment, I'm probably hitting that about 60% of the time, because we've got a 6-month-old baby and she needs a dream feed, and sometimes we end up giving that at 11 o'clock at night, and then by the time we talk business in bed. When you're getting into bed, we just end up that's when big business ideas come. So then sometimes I don't get to sleep till 12, and yeah, so sorry, I'm getting confused because I'm getting messages from other people about Hannah. Somebody said, oh, I bet she did great today. She did do great, but you're confusing me, you're not writing it on here. So anyway, what am I talking about? Yeah, so supposedly I'm supposed to get up at 5 a.m, but it doesn't always happen that way, because I just sometimes sleep through my alarm, because I'm going to bed at like 12 o'clock because of May, because she likes to keep us awake. Yeah, and sometimes in the night as well. So anyway, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is a good time to get up, because the world is sleeping and you're not. And it feels like you can get more done. And to be honest, I'll come straight downstairs when I get up, which might be like 10 past, by the time I've managed to get out of bed or whatever. I put the kettle on, and on a good day I will drink half a pint of water, maybe like 400ml actually, and then that's really good for you. It kind of wakes your brain up. And then I have a cup of tea. If I'm being really good, I'll have a green tea, but if not, just a normal tea is fine. Some days I attempt to do some kind of exercise at that time. Other days I don't. I'm working on that one. But anyway, when I don't do it, what I do is I do a business diary as a first thing. So it's really good. Did you know that in the morning, there's been some research, and in the morning, I think for the first 2 to 3 hours, your brain is like the most sort of on fire and the most productive, and you can think of like your amazing big things then. So that tends to be a really good time, so you're not spending it getting ready or changing babies' nappies and things like that, or getting them dressed. It's good to like get up earlier and then do your best work then. So I write a business diary and I reflect on things, and then I do some reading as well. And so you could write just a journal if you wanted. If you didn't have a business, you could just write some kind of journal and reflect on things that you want to happen. So then sometimes I do some reading. So that could be any kind of book, but I wouldn't suggest it's a novel. I would suggest it's either, I mean, you might want to do some spiritual kind of reading if you follow a religion, or you might want to do some personal development kind of reading if you are into that. So it could be, I don't know, any kind of book really, that focus on your personal development. So sometimes I do a bit of that. I also say my affirmations, so I talked about affirmations a few lives ago, I think. So I say out loud my affirmations, and sometimes I write new ones, and because it's a really good thinking time in the morning, that's when your sort of brain's on fire, you can think of the new affirmations and write them out. And I see if there's any to tick off as well. I also tend to look at my bank accounts, particularly the business ones, because that's sometimes when I write the affirmations. Just check how things are going, and obviously I write that in my business diary as well. Sometimes I do a live video at crazy stupid time, but that's after I've had a shower though. I do have a shower and get ready first, and then do a live video. I make another cup of tea, and then I help get the children ready and everything like that. So really I've kind of like done some work before the day starts, which is really helpful, because if you're running your own business and you've got children or you've got other commitments, sometimes you can go through the day thinking, oh, but I just want to do this, that and the other. Because like, you know, if I had more time, I'd probably planning to do all my emails as well, have a look at my emails, because when you get into the office, there's no time to do that. It's all meetings or all answering people's questions and the development things on the business. There's loads of things to do, and none of it is your stuff. None of it's stuff you need to do. So if you don't do a morning routine, maybe try it, like get up an hour earlier or something. And it feels awful at first, but actually when you've done it and you get into a routine, then the results totally outweigh it. So I need to tell myself that, because I just need a louder alarm or something when I'm going to bed so late. I just don't wake up. Like this morning, I was supposed to get up at 5 and I didn't wake up till 7. And Edward's alarm was set for 6 and we slept through that as well. So yeah, that's because Space slept through. So anyway, but when I'm on form, then a morning routine is a really useful thing. I don't beat myself up about it anymore when I don't get that. Because I feel like I can clinch it back at some other point in the day, even though it's less of a thing than it used to be. I think I've just got used to it. But it used to be where I didn't get it and I really felt sort of some kind of turmoil inside because I didn't get to do what I needed to do. But I think as I've stepped a bit further back, then that's helped. So if you haven't tried a morning routine yet, then try one and see if it improves things. Right, I'm going now. Bye.